things to do. I really can't, you know.
I'll be here. Let Mr. Garb do it.
Let Mr. Garb show how it's done.
So what am I supposed to do since I'm just standing there, maybe? I'm in my usual spot.
I'm shaky,
Just
so.
stand there.
It's okay. Just go wide.
Wide on the set.
I'm doing the flag?
Why not a set?
Okay. We're on? We're going on?
Yeah.
Do I say anything in the beginning or no?
You say nothing.
Okay.
Is it recording?
Turn it on your radio.
Turn it on.
Get ready, just bring it in your shirt. Use the stick mic. This.
Hello, and welcome to a special edition of WSMS-TV. As you may know, WSMS has been on Shell School Airwaves for 5 years. The first WSMS students are set to graduate this month from Perth Amboy High School. What you may not know is that our very own Dr. Crushy is set to retire this June as well. It is with this broadcast that we pay a special farewell to Dr. Crushy, our anchorman. May everyone please stand for the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. All chorus members, please report to the music room, 7th period. 7th and 8th grade band members, report to the band's room, period 1. And next week is the beginning of Spirit Week, everyone. Monday will be Battle of the Houses. Houses will compete during physical ed classes, and students can wear their house shirts. Tuesday will be Crazy Glasses Day. You can wear wacky eyeglasses and sunglasses. And we will have a beach party day. There will be a special lunch menu that day of pizza, popcorn chicken, fries, nachos with cheese, and there will be no salad bar that day. There will also be a DJ, contest, and a photo booth. Wednesday is the famous Crazy Hair Day. Hair must be done prior to coming to school. Thursday will be the themed dress down day. Wear clothes to match the decade. Lions will represent the 60s, cheetahs the 70s, leopards the 80s, and tigers the 90s. And Friday will be Hat Day. Wear your favorite or craziest hat. And there will also be a house water balloon fight. Students have to be selected by your house teachers to participate, and 10 students per house and per grade level are chosen. And now for the sample fact. Dr. Kashi has been a teacher for 80 years.
Everybody.
Snap.
We have a special guest in here. Mrs. Goober has some announcements. Mrs. Goober.
Good morning, everybody. Please be advised that the LA Common Assessments will be administered on Monday, June 9th and Tuesday, June 10th. All tests will be distributed today. And due to the RAC team visit, the LA PLC curriculum review will be on June 10th, Tuesday, June 10th for grades 7 and 8, and Wednesday, June 11th for grades 5 and 6. Back to you.
Thank you. And as you know, this is a special day, and we have some of our special guests with us. Some of they're getting the band back together, so to say. And we're going to introduce some people right now. And just in case anyone isn't feeling that well, we have a hospital here. Yes, Irwin Hospital. That's right, Irwin Hospital. We got Rui, one of these special people, and the whole band come on back in, and everyone, Dr. Cressy, everybody, Dr. Cressy.
Go to the hospital. We're going to go to Irwin Hospital, so he's back here. We got Rui Batista, who was with us for a couple of years. We got Andrea Zerpa, who was one of our originals. Chris Ramirez, who actually used to memorize the copy of the announcements every day. I remember that. I never even did that, but Chris used to do that. Nice to see both of you in Perth Amboy High as seniors, right? And we have Genesis Nunez, who's been with us at least a couple of years, and you're a junior now? Well, why don't we just go around and just talk to you for a minute and welcome you back and tell us what you're up to. Let's start with Genesis.
I am a junior in high school right now.
That's it. And Chris Ramirez, I understand, is involved in so many things in the high school I've been hearing about. Hi, Chris. Thanks for coming back.
Thank you. I'm Christopher Ramirez, and I'm currently a senior in Perth Amboy High School. And I just wanted to say that being in this program, like doing the announcements each morning, improved my English because that year, it was my first year in the United States, and I actually had the opportunity to do the announcements as my first year learning English. So it was an experience that really improved my English. So thank you for that.
Oh, my goodness, thank you. Anyone have a box of tissues here? Andrew Zerpa, who was here the same years that Chris. Nice to see you again. What are you up to?
Hello. Well, I'm going to be graduating high school and going to Rutgers University. And I'll be majoring in English literature, but I'm also going to keep the prospect open to try at New York and be a newswoman.
All right. Where are those tissues? I know you. Okay, we got Rui Batista. That's great. And if either of you make it big time, remember who started. I get 10% of the first page.
Make it 20. Make it 20.
See, I know. Rui, what are you up to?
Currently, I'm a sophomore in Piscataway Boat Tech. I'm training to become a chef.
Wow.
You used to make us all that
Good for
bread.
you. Good for you. And that none of you are going to remember this, but one day we went on the air and I said, "Oh, I've got such a headache." And I remember that Mrs. Astorita, our station manager, was looking at me kind of strangely, like, "What are you talking about? You're on the air. What do you mean you got a headache?" And I said, "Oh, I got such a headache." "What do you do when you have a headache? You need medicine. And where do you get medicine from?" "You go to the hospital." Irwin Hospital. Irwin, what are you up to these days?
Going to the same school Rui is, except I'm welding and metal fabricating. So, tell me what's broken, I'll fix it.
All right. Well, that's really great. That's really great. I'll turn the mic over. Thank you, the five of you, for coming. It really means a great deal. Thank you, Mrs. Astorita, so much for organizing this and surprising me. And the studio, I don't know if you can pan the studio, but it looks absolutely gorgeous.
It does.
And thank you to the teachers for being here. Mrs. Guber, who's going to be taking over this in September. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to turn the mic over to.
Go ahead, give it to Sadie. Sadie's the professional.
Okay. All right, Sadie.
All right. Unless does the general manager want to come in and say a couple words? The general manager, Mr. Mike Heidelberg, does he want to come in and say a couple words?
You got
He's on his way.
He's on his way.
All right. All right, he's coming. He's coming.
There he is.
There's so many people in the studio I can barely get here in time. I just wanted to say, welcome back to the people who have helped launch the WSMS program. It sounds like a lot of you have learned a lot from the WSMS program, and all of our current students that use WSMS to really, improve not only what they're doing in their classes, but help communicate out to the school. And I also want to thank Ms. Astorita, who runs the program every single morning, and Dr. Kresge, of course, for keeping the program going. We're going to keep going next year, even without Dr. Kresge. We have a lot of great things planned. We're trying to even improve the program by having classes, because it does really do so much for everybody, from learning how to operate the cameras. You don't even see behind you. There's a whole control room that has to exist. There's a whole bunch of things that you don't even see behind the scenes, and students here are learning what they need to do to possibly go into the trade and possibly do things that they can turn into other skills. So it's a great program. We keep it up, and I want to say thank you for everyone for a great 5 years here of WSMS. And with that, back to Sadie.
Well, that's all for today, everyone. Have a great day.